Said Blue here speaking, and we got a major artist, one of my favorite artists of all time, the incomparable Neo, and he just dropped an R&B album called Self-Explanatory. We waited 4 years for this. He dropped another album, but it was a Christmas album, so it's not a studio album, but it's still an album to me. But it's all right. We got a new album here, Neo Self-Explanatory with 13 tracks. We kind of need a little bit more than that, but here's on to the review. Lay Low, featuring Zay something. Nice voice, both of them guys. It's a nice start to the album. It's not really upbeat. It's mid tempo. It flows. It's cool. He says, "Oh me, oh my." The song starts off nice, groovy. It's like it could have been either artist's song, but it's a cool song. I give it a little above average. It's supposed to be like a LA anthem. It's cool. Not too crazy over it, but it's cool. Definitely not bad. You got the body. Classic, classic, classic strip club. You're on the floor instantly. I loved it. It leaked. I listened to it endlessly. I love it. I love the video a lot too. The video suits it. Great, great song. 5 out of 5 on that one. After Party, Neo's little, telekinesis, mirror, say it because of you. Now you got After Party, which is totally different than them songs, but it's still a bedroom song. It's a very, very sensual song. Great song. Thug Passion. I like how at first I didn't really care for the song too much. It took a little bit to grow on me. It was okay, but as I listened to it more and more, I loved it. He keeps saying Thug Passion, and it reminds me of like Pac a little bit. And if Pac was still around, I think Pac could have jumped on the remix or something, and that'd be amazing. A Neo and Tupac collaboration. So I'll give that song. I'll give it a 5 out of 5. Great song. Handle Me Gently. A 90s baby like me, or 80s baby, but as I grew up, I gravitated towards the 90s. That's when I can understand the music, and that's when the golden age of R&B to me. Handle Me Gently is amazing. 10 out of 10 or more from Neo. I thought the whole album was going to be something like this. Classic pop, classic R&B. This is it's a new edition-esque song. I love the vocals. I love the beat. It's laid back. I love what Neo did with it. I think the second verse was kind of, but the vocals definitely saved it. 5 out of 5. It's one of my favorite songs off this album. Don't Love Me. Classic Neo. Classic R&B Neo. 10 out of 10. You to Love. I like the Computer Love and Juicy Fruit mixed together. But altogether, I found this song very mediocre, and I wouldn't care to listen to it again. But Jeremiah didn't really do much to me for the song, and Neo made it just okay. But I don't really care for the song. It's very average. 3 out of 5. Push Up with Trippie Redd. I love Neo's verse. Trippie Redd is kind of the contrast makes it cool, but Trippie Redd not really a fan of him. It's weird, but I wish the song was longer. But it's kind of cool, but I wish it was longer. And I give this song like a 3. It's okay. Proud of You. Proud of You to me sounds a little naggy from Neo. It sounds like a naggy version of Stay True. It carries on with Prouder, and it's a tad bit catchy, but he has one type of cadence the whole song, and it gets old pretty quickly. And it seems like filler to me. I'll give this song really a 0 out of 5. I don't like it at all, really. Call Me Up had potential. Call Me Up had very good potential. Kind of catchy. I like I like the verse. Then it's like the hook is really, really lazy. The hook is supposed to just, and it's like the verses are cool, but the hook is like extremely bland. I give this song a 2 out of 5. What If? Classic Neo. I was obsessed with this song. What If? 10 out of 10. What If is my favorite song off the album, next to Handle Me Gently. Want It All or Nothing. Very cool, calm. It's like a vibe song. It ain't meant to be a banger. I'll give this song a. What would I give Want It All or Nothing? I'll give it about a 3.5. It's a tad bit above average. No Loot. Can't stand it. Uh, no Loot. Really, No Loot. I think is 0 out of 5. I think No Loot is the worst song off the album. No Loot and then it's No Loot and then it's Proud of You. I think are two worst songs on the album. Stay Down, cool. I'll give it 3.5, a little bit above average. Um, Matter of fact, I'll give it a 4, cause I like how he started off with R. It's like he had to satisfy the R&B and the new crowd. He had to satisfy my generation and then the new generation, and it's so creative the way he did it. I give it. It's definitely above average. Perfect single for the song for the album to show us, to show how he's evolving musically. I give it a 4 out of 5. That's it, right? And then I think that is it. We have a full Neo review of the album. So altogether, the album, it's an average album to me. I think it's his worst album, but he definitely has some good classic R&B, some classic pop. But I adore when an artist changes direction and tries something new and different. And still to this day, Neo has never dropped a bad R&B album. But this album is definitely not really. I was slightly disappointed. I was disappointed with this album, kinda. But and they could have filled that in by putting some more, you know, classic Neo on there to save it. But it's just okay. It's like that's Neo for you. Self-explanatory. Look out for What If. Look out for Handle Me Gently. Definitely the two best songs off that album. And I'm out. That blue.